Hey guys, it's Steffi here and welcome back to my channel. Please make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for all upcoming videos. Let's get into this one. Today I am so excited because I've got the Morphe 39L Hit the Lights Artistry palette that I'm going to be working with today. I just received this one in the mail the other day, so I'm very excited to use this one. I think we should get into this. So this is the size of the palette. It is quite large. I have seen a lot of reviews on this and I was like, I really wanted to try this one out, so I thought, why not? Supposedly there are 4 artists that have put this one together. Their names will be in the link below because I'm not sure if I'm going to say them right, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. Bianca Linares, Thai Lee, Khalid Cashel, and Victor Ramos. I hope that I've pronounced those names right. I apologize if I haven't. So I'm going to open up this one with you guys. So I'm very excited. So it comes in a bubble wrap like so. And this is the palette size already. So it is huge. To give you guys an understanding of how big this palette is, if you guys know the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette, this is the size of the Jawbreaker palette. So, I mean, in comparison, it is quite large. So this retails for 64 Australian dollars. It would be a good one if you're at home. I'm not sure about taking it anywhere. So as you guys can see, I've only just got foundation on, powder and primer. I haven't got anything too much on my face because I thought I'd play around with this. So let's open this one up. Okay, so looking at this one, it is stunning, absolutely stunning. So it's got the artists who created these shades. So you can see this one's done by Bianca, this one's done by Thai, this one here is Khalid, I think that's how you pronounce it, and this one's Victor. What drew me to this palette was I was looking for a palette that had some shimmery kind of things in it, and when I looked on it online, I saw these sort of things and they are stunning. It actually looks so much better in real life. Obviously the shade names are on this piece of paper, but they're not on the palette. That would be probably one of my biggest pet hates. I don't like it how it's on something like this rather than on palette itself. I like how the Jeffree Star has it like right underneath the shade, so you can see what you're going into and then you don't need to keep something like this. If you don't care what shade you're using or anything like that, then it's fine. You can just turf this in the bin. I do notice already with this palette, I don't know if you guys can see this, I'm just gonna bring it up close. There is a bit of fallout in here and I'm not sure, that's kind of giving me a bit of concerns because I'm like, is it going to be very fallouty? Like, have I done my makeup first for no reason? I'm not sure. So I think what's going to be most appropriate is that I'm going to use a concealer to conceal my eyelids first because I really want these colors to show. I'm going to go in with the Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer by Flower Beauty, and I'm just using this one on my eyelids and like under the brow. So using a BYS eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to blend this concealer all over my lid. I'm not throwing any shade or anything like that when it comes to the shade names. It's just my personal preference. I just prefer that the shade names actually be on the palette itself. This makes the palette cheap. And that's just my personal, you know, opinion of it. I feel like maybe they could have put that with their signatures and their colors and names and everything like that, but also put it on the packaging because I feel like they've gone and put this gorgeous packaging on the outside. Like it's absolutely stunning. I'm not gonna lie, but then, I mean, it's just like, meh. What I'm going to do first is do my eyebrows. I'm gonna use the Sephora Angled Liner Brush. I think I'm just gonna use this one here. So that one is, see what I mean? Like I have to look now down at what shade name I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use Makeout Sesh, so that's this brown here. I'm just going to dip it in like so, and we're gonna see how pigmented this is. Okay, well, that is really interesting. This is really highly pigmented. I'm not gonna lie, like I haven't used that much product on here and it is spreading so far. I think that just that dipping that I just did is actually going to cover my whole entire eyebrow. I'm a little shook. And the formula is really, really good too because I can feel that it's not really powdery, like it kind of sticks to my face a little bit. Okay, I think that this is going so far really good. You guys are going to see this firsthand. 1, 2, 3 dabs. Let's see how far this spreads. I mean, you guys need to have a go at this because I'm going to go one more dip because I'm just finding I need a little bit more in the front. I know that a lot of people do like the whole swatching samples and I don't know if you guys enjoy the whole like swatch. I'm only going to go and swatch a couple of things. I feel like swatching is almost like false advertising because you're using your fingers, and I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't use my fingers that much to put color on. But I'm going to show you guys now some colors. Let's try Rhythm. So it's this shade here. I'm going to literally just swirl it around like that. And I'm going to swatch this one on my arm so you guys can see how pigmented that is. And that was a light swatch, mind you guys. Now, I've never done swatching before, so like I said, it was a very light swatch. That's what's on my finger residue wise. We're going to use Attention Please, this one here, and do a swatch as well. So I'm literally just going to go in like so. There we go. Now she's focused, and I'm literally going to swatch it here for you guys. So I might be going hard-handedly. I don't know. I've never done swatching before, but I just want you guys to see this shade here. So this one is called For Real. So there's that brown here. So again, going in like so. It does feel really powdery with those type of like mattifying looking ones. That's it there. And once again, we're going to just drag that down. They're probably like the worst swatches you've ever seen. And I'm going to swatch one other color. I don't know about you guys, but yellows I find are really, really hard to get right. So 2 AM is what I'm going to try and swatch as well. That is what it's looking like. See how it's a bit chalky? That concerns me a little bit on how pigmented that's going to show. Maybe I'll have to do that again. I'm going to try again because I know yellows for me is really hard to find a good yellow. Yeah, see, that's not really that good of a yellow. I'm a little disappointed in the yellow, I'm not gonna lie. It is super chalky, guys. Yeah, look. I mean, that's a bit disappointing. I don't know what the other colors are going to be like, but you can see the shimmer, you can see that nice pigmentation, and then I don't know what happened. I'm gonna do 2 different looks on my eyes today. So let's try this. So this side I'm going to do kind of naturally, and this one I'm going to go a bit more bold. I'm going to try different brushes as well. So I'm using a Sephora Precision Shadow Brush and using the color My Type, which is this like nudish shade. I'm going to try and put on my eyelids first and just see how this goes with this type of brush. So I'm literally going to go into there like so. So that's the color that's on there. And I'm just going to put this on my eyelid. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. That is a lot darker than what it looks like on here. Let me tell you, a little goes a long way. Like that is just stuck to my eyelid. That's not even moving now. It's like, I'm there, hello. Let's go in a bit more and let's bring it up into here a little bit. Hello, yes. This is what I'm talking about. Let's go and do some more because I am loving this. So you can definitely see that there's some color on there compared to this side. We're going to go in now with Hook Up. So we're going to try this one. I'm just going to put it into this region here. Oh wow, okay, this is really dark. I didn't expect it to be this dark, otherwise I probably would have put that near the edging, but that's okay, we'll blend this one. It is like literally sticking to my eyelid, look at this. I'm definitely going to have to, like it blends out really good. But I'm going to have to use blending shadow brush to really blend this one out. This is my Sephora blending shadow brush. And I'm literally going to just blend this one out into here a little bit to give it a bit more softer touch and blend it out. I can already tell though that even if you're a novice person working with this palette, blendability is really, really good. Well, so far with this, I mean, that is gorgeous. You could definitely do a smoky eye easily with this, just this range here, like, mwah, genius. Okay, I'm going to try something out of a different area. This one's called Give In. So we're gonna use this with the Precision Shadow Brush. I'm just gonna give the wipe, so that means I'm not transferring. Okay, I've already noticed something as well. That brush, I haven't even cleaned that with a baby wipe. Look at that. All the color come off my brush onto my lid. We're going to try this. Get some color on there. Okay, she's very transparent-y. Might just try and get a bit more because it doesn't look like that there's much on there and that could we could see how this goes. I'm going to go into the inner corners. Okay, that's really subtle, but it's also, that is gorge. Like blendability, guys, absolutely amazing. And I will show you my brush. Like there's literally nothing on it. Like it's all on my face. Look at that. I could go to a photo shoot for how good this is looking. This one is called Rhythm. It is gorgeous. In real life, it looks like a burgundy kind of color. So I'm going to just use this color now. It is very pigmented as well. So I've only gone into lightly, and I'm just going to bring it right into this outer edge. Just to give it a bit of a different color. But like literally you'll see my brush in a minute. That's my brush after I use that color. So I don't know if there'll be a little bit on there, but so I'm going to use that blending brush again and just blend this one out a little bit. This one's called Serve Looks. Because I'm trying to use, you know, one of every single section. This section here is going to definitely be in my bold look. We're going to go in with Serve Looks. Yeah, that's the one. 4 dabs, and look at the pigmentation. And I'm just going to bring it right in the edging here. See, look at that pigmentation. I'm just going to put this palette down because it's killing my arm. And we're going to just put this all over. Okay, so you can see that it kind of looks a bit messy, but it also kind of looks good. Blending brush. Going in. Blending this out. Let's see how this is going to look. Let's go on with this brown here. So this one is called a Real. I've noticed as soon as I touched into that, I had to dab because do not swipe, because you're going to get way more product than what you need. Look at that. That's what happened when I swiped. Okay, using the blending brush again, I'm just going to buffer this out so it is gorge. I'm going to go in with that precision shadow brush. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to go for this. Let's give it a go. So this is in the code red section. This is called Extra Attitude. I'm literally going to go in with my brush. I'm just going to go 2 strokes to see. Okay, so there is some glitter on there. I'm just not sure how this is going to go. Let's go a few more. It's like a dab stroke. It's very going on there easily. Let's give it a go. Oh wow, look at that. I'm going to really get into this color and see if I can make it do what I want it to do. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So I really went into that. I'm just dabbing that on my eyelid because I don't want to lose the colors that I've got formed here. I'm going to try my fingers and see how this is going to go. Gently, okay, so it feels a bit like gooey. I've just gently gone into that and look at that. That's stunning. Okay, hopefully I can transfer this, as stunning it is on my finger, onto there. This one is called Love Bomb. So I'm just going to, oh yeah, you can feel that instantly. That is intense. Oh wow. Guys, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Look at that. I'm really, really pleased. I've just like lightly put it on there, and that's lightly putting it on there. I'm going to give this another go with a brush, but I think I'm going to use a different brush. Let's try the angled liner brush because I really want to just try and get this more like intense. I'm going to try it on the brush to see how it goes. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is so much better, guys. Look at that. That is so pretty, guys. But I do have fallout now here with that angled liner brush again, but I'm going to try this one here because this one's got a bit of shimmer to it. So this is Rhythm, and I'm going to grab 2 chunks of that because they are quite pigmented and just go underneath. Okay, let's work on the other side now because I'm happy with this side. I think I'm going to use that on the inner corner section and just work with this. So precision shadow brush again. We're going in with the holographic looking one. This one is called Insomniac. So grabbing some of that like so and going into the inner corner. Ooh, look at that. Let's start with yellow. So this yellow one here is called 2 AM. So we're grabbing some of that on the brush. Okay, 2 dabs. Hopefully this will help me feel like that this yellow is good. Where the fudge cake did it go? Because I don't even see it on there, but it's gone off my brush. This is what I was worried about, guys. What the hell? It's there, but like, look how faint that is. We're gonna try a different brush. I'm gonna use the Smudge Brush from Sephora because this one generally picks up anything that's not that pigmented or, you know, a bit harder. Oh, there we go. Now we've got a bit of color showing. Like, I'm just gonna have to keep going back in and just like layer it on there a little bit. Let's just move on. Let's go to the green and let's try this one out. So this one is Out Late. So using the same brush, we're gonna grab two. Again, they look really highly pigmented. I'm gonna put that next to this. So the green is showing. The green is showing. I'm not sure what happened with the yellow, but I do find that a lot of the time the yellows and palettes can be not quite right. But yeah, you can see yellow and then the green, and it's just like, you can barely see the yellow. Reckless, so this is how I'm feeling a bit now. That is gorge. Okay, so this pink is definitely bold. So using my blending brush, I'm going to just start blending these shades out a little bit. I'm going to use this angled liner brush with the blue. So this blue is called Don't Stop. I'm going to line this area. Oh my god, guys. Maybe I was using the wrong brush. Maybe I should have used this brush to put the colors on. I'm going to go back in with the other side. All right, so we got a bit of fallout with the blue. I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera, but there is a little bit of fallout. Now that I know how that has turned out, I'm just going to trial those other colors that I was a bit disappointed in. Yellow again, because it's coming up quite bright there. Okay, so it is coming up a lot better. I really want to try this. So this is Ghosted. I'm just going to do one swatch so you guys can see. I'm going to go into here. One press. Look at, I think that it's pretty enough to go on the brow bone a little bit. Blending this a little bit. All right, and because I put glitter on this side and this one doesn't have glitter, we're definitely going to have to put it. So I'm using that angled liner brush again, and we're going in with that gold color. So this one is called Flirt Alert. Just putting that one on that spot where I put the blue. And because I can't really see the blue as much now because of that gold, I'm going to bring the blue down the bottom. Going in with that blue again. Don't stop. Dabbing into that. So that is my eyes that are done. I'm just going to leave them as they are. What I will do now is I'm going to use these small contour brush and give it a whirl. So I'm going to go in with this one here, Beam, and trial it. We've got a bit of shimmery on there. Ooh, a lot of fallout, guys. Maybe I'll just dab it into there. Okay, so Beam's got this natural glow. I'm not sure if you guys will see that on the camera, but it's really subtle. So if you want the subtleness of shimmers, these are what you would use this for. Or if you want to maybe use it as a color for something, because I mean that is really pretty. So if you wanted to, like, maybe we can use it on the nose a little bit. I'm not even sure if that's actually appearing anywhere. Oh yeah, there it is. And we want to use it like above the pout, so let's go in with this one here. Let's try that. You can see it there. I think that would be cute for those sort of looks. I do like a lot of color on my cheeks, so I'm going to use the BYS Island Bronze Face and Body Bronzer. I'm just going to use the BYS brush because I have it on me right now and just put that on. I'm going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, so I've got some mascara on. I'm not going to do any eyeliner. Flower Beauty Miracle Matte Metallic Liquid Lip in the shade Petal Punk. So yeah, obviously I wanted you guys to see the differences between the two types of looks that you could do with this one. There is definitely a lot of looks that you can get with this palette. Overall, for 64 Australian dollars, I think that it is a palette to get if you're wanting to do lots of different looks with this. You could definitely utilize this, especially for weddings or everyday looks, proms, you know, things like that. In regards to size, I would probably give it like maybe a 6 out of 10 for this area here, only for the factor of it's not as pigmented as the rest of the colors. I feel like using different brushes, the only one that really put the colors on the best was the angled liner brush. So the formula isn't the greatest for this area, and I think that it's, in regards to the rest of the palette, I'm pretty overall happy. I wasn't sure how these were going to turn out. What I will say is that it does have a lot of fallout. In regards to these shimmery ones, they are gorgeous. So if you're looking for a well-versed palette, definitely give this one, you know, the seal of approval, because I think that this palette can do it all. If you are looking for a well-versed, easy blendable palette, this is definitely the way to go. Let me know in the comments below what you guys have thought about this tutorial and what palettes or, you know, what makeup that you'd like me to trial out next. And I'll see you guys next time. I love you all. Bye.